For the sake of all of us.
My own personal best memory of Doug was the way he was with my kids. He just was he just delighted in being around children, and when you're, I guess maybe when you're around performers, not all performers have that kind of patience. For children, you know, there's a lot of people who just don't have kids, and you know, they don't want them. I understand that, but Doug was he was not like that, and he was genuinely. He was a natural teacher. Also, I could sense that. I mean, I don't know that I actually saw him teaching, but I seem to remember that what he liked about being with kids, not only their natural ebullience and energy and creativity, but that they were so malleable and so open, and he really connected to that, and that seemed like a really lovely personality trait.
The last time I saw Doug, I was flustered, and I was in my car in the East Village driving to an appointment. I had run out of gas, and I pulled up to the gas station on 2nd Street and 2nd Avenue. And I got out and I was pumping the gas. I had like a cute little outfit and my little red car, and suddenly I hear, "Miriam Sirota!" And I turn around and there's Doug, and it changed my day. Of course, I just smiled, and he hugged me and he said, "I can't believe I'm running into Miriam Sirota here on 2nd Avenue." And we talked for a while, and that was nice. And that wasn't too long ago. So I did see him recently. And can I tell one more story? So Doug and I, of course, like all of us, are Facebook friends, and that has brought everybody together. And it was Stephen Sondheim's birthday, and I'm a Stephen Sondheim fanatic. And I posted on Facebook that I love Stephen Sondheim, and I posted all these little clips from different musicals of his, and Doug wrote back, you know, "I love Stephen Sondheim too. I had no idea you were a fan." And I get into my office, and I'm sitting at my office, and my office phone rings, and it's Doug. And he said, "Miriam, I never knew you were such a Sondheim fan." He goes, "I'm such a Sondheim fan," which, you know, now I know everybody knows that about Doug. And we talked for an hour and a half about Stephen Sondheim. And we caught up about life too, and what we were up to. But we talked about every play, and we talked about the different characters, and we talked about the lyrics and the music and all of the little stories about Stephen Sondheim. It was just very special. He was one of those people who absolutely had no qualms about his instinct to reach out and say hello or connect. That made him very special, and I think he had that quality with so many people. I think that so many people feel like Doug in some ways was a very intimate friend, because he was able to instill this intimacy with you just by his loving and open personality, and it was very authentic. And his loss is very sad, obviously, to everybody, but his life was so rich, and just having him in my life, throughout my life, we weren't in touch all the time, but we worked together quite a bit, and when we did, there was nothing like it. So that's my my life with Doug and my experiences with him and my friendship with him, and I will carry it with me for as long as I live.